Man, just introduce yourself.
All right, man. I'm Kenwuan Meeks. I'm from a small town in Drew, Mississippi. I'm a veteran, and I'm an author, and I'm an inspiring filmmaker.
All right. Yo, man, we one and the same. So I want to start off by asking you, what sparked the fire in you as a youth to start writing, as a young black male to start writing?
Hmm. Well, man, since I was young, man, I was writing poems. You know, I always liked to write poems,
Mhm.
and everything that rhymed. But when my friend Chuck Clark Sr., he actually has a son, Chuck Clark Jr., that plays for the Baltimore Ravens. He hit me up one day, brother, and he was like, "Yo, I wrote a book." So I'm like, "You know what? I got a lot to write about. I think I'm gonna write a book." So he pretty much inspired me and paved that way for me to do what I'm doing. And also, he's an African American man. So yeah, that's great, man.
So which leads me to the book is trustworthy. Eyes can't see everything, right?
Yes, right.
So tell me a little bit about the book. What made you start the book?
Well, man, the book is it's pretty much based on a lot of my friends' life experiences, and I decided to create a fictional book because I didn't want to expose everybody.
Uh,
Uh, but trustworthy, what trustworthy means is trustworthy eyes can't see everything. Is you you pretty much have to trust um, your basic instincts over everything else because you don't know what's going on the other side. You can't see what's going on the other side. So in relationships, a lot of times I could tell you I'm doing this on this side, but if you don't trust me, um, then you pretty much don't have the idea of of the relationship. So it's basically, man, about two couples. Um, One of the couples is all about the physical and um, being intimate, and the other one is based on emotions.
mm,
So what she does is she tells the other person, which is a female as well, let's go get counseling. So they go and seek counseling, and they decided to go to and the counselor is a male counselor, but he's not used to counseling, female couples. So what he does is he decided to do research, and he created a fake website, and he also created a fake profile picture. And the person that he ended up talking to on his website was one of the girls that came in for counseling.
mm.
So she knows that it's him, but he don't know that it's her. So that's why the title "Eyes Can't See Everything" is also powerful. And what happens throughout the book, man, is different relationships with different couples, but it's mainly focused on that one. It's mainly focused on the feeling, the emotional, because she was himself and her was emotionally attracted to each other, but she didn't realize that it was a man. And yeah, it's very good, man. So you can look at that. Don't focus on the person's gender, but focus on the message.
Right, exactly. So, along with that story of being a book, you turn it into a miniseries now. So, like, how do you transfer that from reading to visual?
Well, man, it was a lot. Of course, the book is very intimate, so I did
I
have
hear.
to. So I did have to take a whole lot of that out, man. But um, it's a great process and it's good. It's an eye opener. It's a catcher from beginning to the end.
Hmm.
I don't know if you read the book or not,
I will.
but
I haven't yet, but I am going to.
great. But if you read the book, you can pretty much visually. see everything going on while reading it. So when I wrote it, I had everybody coming up to me saying, this should be a film. Should make this a film. So that's what I did, and that's what me and the PR is working on right now. And we should be having a casting call soon. So if you know of anybody, or if there's anybody out there that wants to be a part of this amazing cast, because this will be an amazing film. And I would hate for you to miss it, man, and miss the boat.
Yeah.
I would.
Yeah, we'll talk. Interesting. I can't wait to read the book. I've already
man.
heard a lot about it. I read a lot of when they talk about it after they read it. I read a lot of those commentaries. So yeah, I'll read it. We'll get back. We're gonna have a part 2 of this because we're gonna get back to that. And as hard as you work at doing that, you have a nonprofit too. Let's talk about a little bit about your nonprofit.
My nonprofit is called Men in Mississippi, man. It consists of mayors, lawyers, state representatives, everybody, man. Everybody is involved in this. And what I did was, so I have a Southern Gun Violence Awareness Walk every year. And I'm supposed to have my 4th annual on July 18th. But because Mississippi is a hotspot for COVID-19, I might cancel it. They're waiting now to see from my counterparts. I might cancel it. So what I did was I decided to gather everybody up, because in school when I grew up, the only speaker that came to talk to me was the inmate in prison. He would come and talk to us about what not to do. Don't go to jail. And I'm like, okay. But I decided to have like positive people, not saying that the inmate is not positive, but to have the mayor, the judges, the people who hardly ever hardly ever come from behind the benches to the streets. They only come out during election time. So I said, you know what? We need to change that. We need you all in the schools. We need mentors. We need you all to not just be the people that are seen, but the people who are really seen, that we can up close and personally touch it.
Right.
Yeah.
So how is that working now? Which brings me into COVID and everything that's going on in the world now. Like, is that helping? Like, how is that helping now? Or are you at a stagnant point with it? Or can you keep it moving with everything going on now in the world?
Well, we're pretty much stagnant. I do have mentors out there that call students, young men, young women, on a weekly basis, just to check on them, just to make sure everything is okay. Just like for the high school students, the 2020, what we did was we went on social media. We created a graduation 2020 page, just like a lot of other people. We recognized those students, man, those guys and girls. We also did a drive-by in Mississippi, and we donated money to those students as well, man. So, I mean, we're pretty much in a standstill because, when everything was open, we was in the colleges, we was in Ole Miss, which really needed. We was in, our next stop was Jackson State, and we was in a lot of high schools, rural Mississippi, Cleveland, Mississippi, throughout the state of Mississippi, man. That's what we do. So my goal is to change policies. One of the policies that I was out to change, if you know anything about Mississippi, nothing is there. Me growing up, we didn't even have a ROTC class. Yeah. We didn't. Yeah, so one of the programs I wanted to start, man, was aviation/STEM. Because I want to see more black pilots. So we always ask children, what do you want to be when you grow up? But we don't have the platform for them to be what they want to be. It's nothing in the school.
Right.
To tell you how to be alive. I mean, mostly, only thing we have is doctor, lawyer, basketball player, sports. So those other things. So my goal was to bring other programs to the school, man. So Men in Mississippi is very powerful. It's very needed. I'm in the process of having the men in Georgia and the women in Georgia as well.
That's great. Yeah, so man, I want to say thank you, like for your service in the service and in the community, man, because like I can't wait to hear more about it and help if I can do more. You know what I mean with it. So we'll talk about that. And
Appreciate that. I appreciate that.
now, in addition to those things, you know what I mean, I do want to talk about the shoes. I have to. I couldn't have you on here not talking about the shoes. Man, I seen them shoes and I was like, yo. Let's
Yeah,
talk
they
about
hard,
that
man.
design, man. Those are cold, man. You did your thing.
Yeah, man. So my shoes are custom made, and so I don't have them. I may make 100 of each kind, of each type, because of my customers. They like exclusive things or whatever. So I try not to have a lot of the same product out. So if you want a pair of them KMs, and what you do is you can DM me on Instagram. I am Kenwuan Meeks, man, or send me an email at meekstrade@yahoo.com. That's MEEKSTRE@yahoo.com, man. Yeah. That fly, man. Fly shoes, man.
Yeah,
Need to get you a pair, man. I got you.
Yeah,
Besides you,
I got a 9.5 in them
I
red
got
ones. 9.5 in them
okay.
red ones.
I got you. I got you, brother.
Yo, I promote you on the thing every one too. Every show. You ain't even got to be on the show, but I'm promoting you on the show.
All right, man. Them shoes exclusive. So yeah. Thank you. I
Yeah, those are
appreciate it.
cold, boy. And in
Yeah.
addition to that, you do some producing too.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. I do. So I've had a great opportunity to work with one of the super producers, Mr. Hankey. He produced Smile with Lil Duval and a couple other songs out there. So I had a chance to work with him and a kid group. I don't know if you heard of Tyler Williams. He played young Bobby Brown in the Bobby Brown movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, young Tyler, yeah, nephew. So he's on the song. Jabias is on a song. Went blank. Christopher is on a song. A lot of people, a lot of great upcoming young child artists are on the song, man. So that was great, man, to be in the studio, work with Hanky. And yeah, it's great. So, but the only thing about that song, man, is very positive. So sad, but a lot of radio stations won't play it because they say it's too positive. I've never heard of that before. Yeah, but if you don't have, me cursing you out and saying things like that, then it's kind of hard to get played. It will get played on certain platforms.
Yeah.
I'm going to put it into the film. It's going to be featured there. But yeah, man, great, man. Doing great things, man. Great things. God is blessing me.
That's good. We need more brothers like you around here. You know what I mean? Like us. Forget that. You know what I mean?
I know.
So man, let everybody know how they can hit you up on your social media platforms, and they can go get the book and everything.
All right, man. I am Kenwuan Meeks on IG. Also, Kenwuan Meeks Facebook. Trustworthy Eyes Can't See Everything is on Amazon.com. Go get it. I also have a book called Quotes My Grandmother Used to Say, very inspirational. I wrote this book. I started out writing this book just for my grandmother, but everybody else hit me up and was like, look, my grandmother has, well, please put it in your book. So you can get that on, if you like inspirational, please get that. You can get that on Amazon.com as well.
All right, then.
I am Kenwuan Meeks, and you are watching Chalant Magazine.